Hello and welcome to the Palmore video lesson series. My name is Lowell and today we'll be looking at the TOEIC test preparation course. So let's begin. All right, in this video we'll be focusing on part 2 of the question response tasks in the TOEIC test. So let's take a look at some strategies. For our strategy overview, in part 2 of the TOEIC, the following strategies will help you get a better score. First of all, familiarize yourself with the instructions before you take the test, and that way you can save time and don't worry about what you're supposed to do on the test. Also, listen carefully to the question word and try to identify what type of question it is. Pay attention to the first WH word of the question. That could be who, what, which, where, when, how much, how many, how long, how far, etc. And be aware that the response will depend on what type of WH word it is. Next, listen for key words, nouns or verbs, and focus on the meanings to help you find the correct answer choice. And quickly repeat the question in your mind as you're taking the test so that you can remember it until you hear all 3 answer choices. And direct questions are not often answered with yes or no or I don't know. So listen for answer choices that use different words to express their meaning. And the questions and correct answers are often in different tenses. Do not expect the tenses to always be the same. Oftentimes the answer choice tense will not match the question at all. And next, watch out for common distractors. Distractors are trick answers that make test takers inclined to choose the wrong answer. For example, you might hear the same word, but it's an unrelated meaning. If you hear the same word in the question and the answer choices, be careful as it could be a distractor, a trick answer. Or you might hear similar sounds with different or unrelated words. Sometimes the incorrect choices use words that sound similar to the ones in the question. For example, read versus need. They sound pretty similar, but of course they're not going to match. And next, listen for words that tell you whether it is a statement or a question. And these words may be associated with the topics listed below. These topics are all from tasks in our TOEIC textbook. Number 1, statements. Listen for statements that begin with a person's name, pronouns such as I, he, or she, we, or an object. Occupations or jobs. Listen for who questions. Activities. Listen for what questions. Time. Listen for when, how often, and how long questions. Also, location, listen for where questions. Reason, listen for why questions. And how, listen for how questions. And finally, auxiliaries, listen for questions that begin with an auxiliary verb, such as do, does, did, is, are, was, will, can, have, has, and had. Now let's review the directions. Make sure you know these well so you don't have to bother to read them while you're taking the test. Okay, you will hear a question or a statement and 3 possible responses spoken one time. They will not be printed in your test book. Choose the response that best answers the question or responds to the statement and fill in the corresponding oval on your answer sheet. Now, let us begin with question number 7 from an ETS sample test. ETS, Educational Testing Services, is the company that makes the TOEIC, so this set of questions should be representative of the types of questions you'll see in part 2 on the test. Okay, question 7. Where's the new fax machine? A, next to the water fountain. B, I'll send a fax tomorrow. C, by Wednesday. Okay, you won't see the question or the answer choices printed. You just have to listen to them, but we're just doing practice for now. So take a moment to choose the best answer, then we'll review the answer choices. Okay, notice this is a where question. Where's the new fax machine? So we're looking for an answer that has a location. Answer choice A, hopefully you selected that, next to the water fountain. That identifies where the new fax machine is. It is next to the water fountain. B, we have a distractor. We hear fax in the answer, and fax is also in the question. Be careful in those situations. It's probably going to be a wrong answer. And it doesn't answer the question. Answer choice C, by Wednesday. Now, if the question was a when question, maybe this might be a good answer choice, but it doesn't answer a where question. Let's take a look at our next question, question 8. How well does Thomas play the violin? A, sure, I really like it. B, oh, he's a professional. C, I'll turn down the volume. Take a moment to select the best answer. Okay, let's review the question and answer choices. How well does Thomas play the violin? It's a how well question. So our answer is going to be something along the lines of he plays the violin very well or not very well. So let's take a look at answer choice A. Sure, I really like it. The question is not does or do you like it? So this doesn't match the question, so that will be incorrect. Answer choice B, oh, he's a professional. That describes the level at which he plays the violin, so probably this is going to be our best answer. So if he's a professional, he probably plays the violin very well. C, I'll turn down the volume. Maybe some students or test takers might be distracted by volume and violin. They both start with a V, but they're both different words. It's probably not the correct answer. So hopefully you chose B. Okay, question number 9. Martin, are you driving to the client meeting? A, oh, would you like a ride? B, nice to meet you too. C, I thought it went well. Take a moment to choose the best answer. Okay, hopefully you chose A. That is the correct answer. The first speaker, Martin, says, Martin, are you driving to the client meeting? Usually that's a yes or no question. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. However, speaker B is offering the first speaker a ride in their car to go to the client meeting. So this is probably the best answer. Answer choice B, nice to meet you. Meeting and meet you, they might sound a little similar, but this doesn't answer the question. C, I thought it went well. It's not asking about a past event, so this question doesn't match. Sorry, this answer choice doesn't match the question. Okay, question 10. Mariko announced that she's retiring in April. A, how many did you count? B, I'm not tired at all. C, right, she's been here 25 years. Take a moment to choose the best answer. Okay, hopefully you chose the answer C, and we'll review why in just a moment. First of all, Mariko announced that she's retiring in April. Is this a question or a statement? Well, we don't see a question mark, so it's a statement. These are usually a little bit trickier than the questions. Response A, how many did you count? This doesn't really match the idea in the statement. Mariko announced that she's retiring in April. Answer choice B, I'm not tired at all. Retiring and tired, they're similar sounding words, but doesn't match at all. So answer choice C, right. She's been here 25 years. Right, meaning I'm in agreement with you, or that is correct. And then we're giving extra details that explain why she's retiring in April. So C is the best answer. Okay, now we'll do some more practice. You listen to 6 more examples on a piece of paper. Mark A, B, and C for questions 1 through 6. Just like the test, I will read the question or statement and the 3 answer choices and listen carefully and choose the best one. Then we'll review the questions or statements and the answer choices. Okay, number 1. Have you tried the special dish? A, yes, it was great. B, no, I don't. C, I washed the dishes. Number 2, are you afraid of flying? A, I love flying. B, yes, I'm terrified. C, I'm not afraid of heights. Question number 3, can you give him a message? A, I don't work for him. B, there are no new messages. C, I will call you later. Question 4, when can I speak to your superior? A, his office is on the 3rd floor. B, he'll be here tomorrow morning. C, he is very understanding. Question number 5, can you provide a portfolio showcasing your work? A, I work well with others. B, by all means. C, it means that I work hard. Question number 6, what have you concluded? A, yes, we have. B, we have made some conclusions. C, that we need an alternative solution. Okay, let's review the questions or statements and the answer choices. For question number 1, have you tried the special dish? So usually with this type of question, you'll have yes, I have, or no, I haven't. But oftentimes you don't hear yes or no in the answer choices. Let's take a look at our answer choices. A, yes, it was great. That's probably the correct answer, even though it starts with yes. B, no, I don't. Okay, now with the question, have you? So yes, I have, or no, I haven't, but don't doesn't really match the grammar, so we can't accept answer choice B as the correct answer. C, I wash the dishes. Now, dish and dishes, they're similar root words, but the meanings are a little bit different. Have you tried the special dish? Basically, it's a question asking about a type of food, but I wash the dishes, referring to plates, not the food itself. So answer C is a distractor. Okay, let's move on to question 2. Are you afraid of flying? A, I love flying. B, yes, I'm terrified. C, I'm not afraid of heights. Now this one's a little bit tricky, but hopefully you chose answer choice B. Are you afraid of flying? A, I love flying. It kind of matches in a sense, but it doesn't really answer the question. Afraid and terrified in answer choice B is much better because it's answering the question with an affirmative. Yes, I'm very afraid of flying. So B is the best answer choice. I love flying doesn't really directly answer the question. See, I'm not afraid of heights. You might associate heights with flying. They are related, but it doesn't directly answer the question. And afraid is also in the question itself. Be careful of those answer choices. They're oftentimes distractors. So B is the best answer. Number 3, can you give him a message? A, I don't work for him. B, there are no new messages. C, I will call you later. Hopefully you chose answer choice A. I don't work for him. Now, this might seem a little confusing, but I'll explain it when we eliminate the other answer choices. Okay, the problem with answer choice B, there are no new messages. We have message in the question, messages in the answer, same basic word, but it doesn't answer the question. So the question, can you give him a message? This is a request. And with answer choice B, it doesn't agree to do the request. So it's not really a good answer choice. See, I'll call you later. That doesn't really answer the question either. With answer choice A, I don't work for him. The meaning behind this sentence is, it is not my job or responsibility to give him a message. So no, I won't give him a message. So answer choice A would be the best answer choice. If you're not sure, try to eliminate the incorrect answers. If you can eliminate one, you have basically 50% chance of getting the answer correct. And of course, if you can eliminate two answer choices as being incorrect, you're gonna get the correct answer. Okay, moving on to our next question. Question 4, when can I speak to your superior? A, his office is on the 3rd floor. B, he'll be here tomorrow morning. C, he's very understanding. This is a when question, so hopefully you chose the answer related to time. Obviously, B is going to be the correct answer. He'll be here tomorrow morning. A answers the question where is his office, but it doesn't answer the question, when can I speak to your superior? He's very understanding, doesn't answer the question at all. So tomorrow morning is when the person can speak to the supervisor. Okay, question number 5. Can you provide a portfolio showcasing your work? A, I work well with others. B, by all means. C, it means that I work hard. And this one's a little bit tricky. Let's try to eliminate some of the incorrect answer choices before identifying the correct answer. A, I work well with others. Now, we have work in the question and work in the answer. You'll notice in the question, can you provide a portfolio showcasing your work? In this case, work is used as a noun. However, in answer choice A, I work well with others. Work in this case is used as a verb. Same word, but it doesn't answer the question, and it's used in a different form. Answer choice B, by all means. Basically, by all means of course, so yes. So this is our answer choice that you should have chosen. C is also a distracting answer. We have work, just like in answer choice A. It means that I work hard. In this case, work is used as a verb, and the question was used as a noun, so it doesn't match the question at all, even though it's the same word. Okay, number 6. What have you concluded? What is your conclusion? A, yes, we have. B, we have made some conclusions. C, that we need an alternative solution. Okay, what have you concluded? The answer choice A, yes, we have. Well, first of all, we have in the question you, and in answer choice A, we have we. That doesn't match. Even though we have the verb have in the question, have in the answer, that's a distracting answer, so that is incorrect. And what have you concluded? It's not a yes or no question, so we wouldn't start our answer with yes in most cases. B, we have made some conclusions. Okay, conclusions and concluded, those are similar word forms. Conclusions is noun, concluded is a past tense verb. Well, it's actually present perfect in this question, but basically similar sounding word, the same root word, so it's a distracting answer. Answer choice C, hopefully you chose that one, that we need an alternative solution. In spoken English, we often cut parts of the sentence. In this case, we cut, we have concluded that we need an alternative solution. So we cut the first part of that sentence off and make it short, a shorter response. So answer choice C is the correct answer. Okay, let's take a look at the homework for this lesson. For homework, please choose 20 new words or phrases that you learned from this lesson or from a common TOEIC vocabulary word list, such as this one. You'll find it in the comments below the video. The link is accessible from the comments. And remember that with each new word or phrase, write the definition, synonyms, antonyms, and example sentences. Also remember that you can use example sentences from the dictionary to give you ideas about how to use the word or phrase, but don't copy them. Try to think of your own original sentences that will help you remember the meanings of the words. Well, thank you for watching. Feel free to leave comments below, and until next time.